What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Manufactured Opinion, and welcome back to my Dragon's Dogma playthrough / guide. And today I'm bringing you a series called the Everfall Bosses, or maybe the Everfall Guide. I'm not 100% sure on the name yet. But essentially it will be all of the enemies that prove to be the most difficult in Everfall. And if you don't know what Everfall is, it's a post-game dungeon after you beat the main quest line. I will not spoil it for you, but there's multiple rooms. Each one has a different name. They're all a chamber of something, and essentially there's just a bunch of enemies in them that you have to kill. Plenty of treasure chests to loot until you get your 20 wake stones so that you can start your new game. Plus, it's not all wake stones either. There's some great loot down here, so maybe I'll show you guys some of that. Probably show you where the merchants are too, if you guys want to see that. But essentially, like I said, just the bosses that prove to be the most difficult, because some of the rooms just have goblins and, cyclops at the end. Enemies that you know how to handle perfectly well by the time you reach this point. So I'm not going to insult your intelligence, take up room on the YouTubes and the interwebs that doesn't need to be taken up. So that's that. On to the boss. This is the Evil Eye in the Chamber of Confusion. You will have to come. This is the first chamber. You have to come here. You have to beat the Evil Eye before you can go to any of the other chambers. So the first time you get in here might prove to be a bit difficult until you learn the curatives that you need, learn the attack types, the attack movements, its regular movements, in and out of it, can teleport, all that kind of stuff. So it may prove difficult the first 2 times, but maybe with this video it won't be difficult at all. Right, so the most important thing you're going to need to know is that this enemy has an armor ability, and what essentially it does is it disallows you to attack it at all with physical or magical attacks. So what you're going to have to do is either bait your pawns or yourself in front of it until it tries to eat you. Once it plants its teeth in the ground, it'll drop its armor and you'll be able to attack it. Another way that you can drop its armor is by attacking the tendrils all around the room, or just wait until it's mowing down on your pawn. That always works too. Sacrifice your pawn for a few cheap hits. That always works. And actually, crowd controlling your pawns is going to be the most difficult part of this battle. So on to curatives that you're going to need. I just mentioned that a few seconds ago. You're definitely going to want some cockatrice liquor just in case all of your pawns become petrified, yourself included. You're also going to want some eye drops, maybe some panacea. There is an attack that the Evil Eye has where it floats up into the air and shoots a light beam out of its eye. It's very easy to see coming. You'll see it levitating for a few seconds. So if you happen to be caught in that beam just because you're trying to heal your pawns or whatever, like I said, running around saving them is the hardest part of this battle. If you happen to be caught in that light beam, you will get blinded. That's why I recommend the eye drops. But if you have panacea, that cures all debilitations. So that works as well. What else? What else? I said petrification is oh, right. It has this. If you go back to the beginning of the video, see that red ball that it shoots out in front of its eye? Oh, nope. Never mind. It got stunned. If you go back to the beginning of the video, it likes to start off the battle with this little red ball of energy. And what essentially that ball of energy does is it disallows you for using all of your weapon skills. So you're going to want a curative called Liberating Brew. But like I said, for the 3rd time, if you have panacea, that'll cure that debilitation. But you're definitely going to want to need to use your abilities at all times. You don't want to be running around not being able to use your abilities. You're going to want a mage, no matter what class you are, vocation rather, that you are, you're going to want a mage that has Holy Affinity. Holy attacks do 150% damage to this enemy, so that's a must. You need holy attacks. Fireworks too for the tendrils, but like I said, holy would be your best bet. And there's that attack right there, just face plants into the ground. And if you're able to get it in the right location, you can stun it right there. See how we hit his eye? One of my pawns hit its eye right before it was about to get up, and that stuns it. If you can stun lock this thing, it's game over. And I was even more lucky to have Holy Affinity pop. Like I said, run around the room just spamming that help button. If you're a warrior, a strider, or a mystic knight, just spam that help button until your mage pops your Holy Affinity. I know it's a pain in the ass, but you really need that. It makes the fight so much easier. And Miss Gogurt decides to pop Maelstrom right in the middle of my fight. I can't see anything. But all is well because I destroyed it. Eye contact. Get destroyed. I think I touched upon everything there. Like I said, actually, if you're an archer, bring 2 physical types with you. Either 2 striders, 2 warriors, or a mix, mystic knights. Definitely going to want a mage, like I said, for holy attacks. And if you're a mage, bring an archer and 2 physical types as well, and make sure you keep up your holy affinity buff the whole time. So, right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it a bit useful anyways, and I'm going to go make some more videos. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Bye-bye.